So today we're going to do some more total body stuff. The things that I want you to keep in mind today are that beautiful posture that we love so much, ears over shoulders, shoulders back and down, that long neck, that like queen is coming posture. Be tall, be in charge of your butt, your abs, your shoulder blades. So when we talk about being in charge of your shoulder blades, like everyone had that friend growing up or saw that guy in the movie who could like crush a soda can between their shoulder blades. That is the part of the body that I want you to activate. So we don't have to put the shoulders way back. We don't have to pop the chest way out. But I want you to think about pulling the bottom part of your shoulder blade in, activating those scapular muscles so that it cues in your abdominals and your glutes. And the things that we need today are your big Swiss ball, which honestly, if you gave birth up in New England, you probably had one. So maybe dig it out and come back to this video later today. And a pool noodle. And again, in New England, I've just put the kids' pool noodles away. And so I saved one out so that we could do these. But let's get at it. And let's see. We're going to aim a little bit lower. Do we have light in here? It seems really dark in this light, but that's right. I'm sure it'll lighten up as we go. All right, so big bowl, pool noodle. All right, this one you're gonna sort of do in phases, okay? So don't feel like you have to like jump right into the whole kit and caboodle right out the gate. Pool noodles usually have a little hole in the end. Make yourself a rainbow. Make yourself a rainbow. Be your own rainbow. All right, so we're going to sit nice and tall, and we're just going to start off marching. And I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look like we get what the marching is, so we'll do it. Making my rainbow, and that's just a little activation. So I have to, instead of pulling it up, I have to sort of pull my elbows in to activate my little ball. We can do it like this. You can see it from the side, you can see it from the back. Guys, we're in it to win it today. Okay, so I'm making my rainbow. I'm pulling my arms in. I'm activating my shoulder blades. Continue from the back. Making my rainbow. So this is where I'm tightening. I'm tightening in, pulling my elbows in through my shoulder blades. I'm using those shoulder blades to stabilize my core. All right? And then we're marching. So we are sitting on the ball. We're not landing on the floor. And we're up, making a rainbow, and we're just marching. So we're trying not to shift too much. The good news is that visual cue from your rainbow will let you know how much you're actually shifting. And we're marching. My ball is very low on air, I'm just noticing, as I'm sitting on it. So I'm gonna have to fill it up. So that's gonna make this a little bit harder because I'm so at such a low angle. You kind of want to be at 90 degrees. So right now I probably have more than a 90-degree angle at my hip. So you want your butt to be a little bit higher, but that's all right. Stability, we're working on it. So our shoulders are back and down, our abs are engaged. We're breathing out. We're not holding our breath, which means we're not increasing that intra-abdominal pressure. We're just breathing. You can talk. You can sing yourself a little song. All right. Now, as you gain control of your march, here, hold on. Let me show you a different angle so that you can see that march. I have to blow my ball up. All right. So, working those hip flexors, my friends. There we go. As we get the hang of that march, as we keep that core balance and we're stabilizing ourselves on our ball, I want you to lift and lower your rainbow. So this is not a shrug. This is not what we're doing. We're lifting kind of like a W. Think about lifting and lowering a W. So when you pull down, I want you to pull your elbows a little bit further back. So our legs are stable for this one. We're practicing the upper body. Then we're going to put it all together. So what does that look like from here? All right. We're lifting. We're pulling. See how my elbow clears a little bit behind my back? All right? Squeezing the shoulder blades. So I have my beautiful posture. My ears are in line over my shoulders. Pulling back and down. At the gym, this would be kind of akin to like a lat pull down. Except we're getting our resistance from the noodle, just pushing out on our hands is giving us enough feedback to hopefully activate the right muscles. Okay, so from the back to the middle and around again. Oh, Lord help us. All right, here we go. Down we go. So kind of a W with those, and we're putting some resistance on the noodle, so we're keeping control of our noodle. Down we go. And again, the butt is working, the abs are working. We're not holding our breath. We're doing all the things. So when we put them together, we get a balance challenge. We get a core challenge, we get an upper body challenge, and we get a lower body challenge. All of the things that we're looking for in that total body work. So get your resistance, make your rainbow, and then let's march and lift and lower. So every time your knee comes up, bring your arms up. Slow and controlled. Keep that pelvis as stable as possible as I'm rolling all over the place. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, I apologize. I really should have checked my ball before we started. But you know what? This is life, and this is where we are today. So this is what we're doing. So I'm getting a little extra core work in. It's never going to hurt me. There's no pain with this. As always, if it hurts, don't do it. Modify it. A good modifier for this. Let's bring our friend the chair in. Can we, now again, my chair, it's on wheels, so it's not the most stable. But can we do this in a chair? Yes, of course we can. All right? Focus, pull down, legs and arms, pull down. If you want to, you can hold the leg up and do a whole rep with the arms. All right, so knee up, rep with the arms, knee down, knee up, rep with the arms, knee down. Break it into how many pieces you need to. Learn to do the legs first. Just do the marching. Just do the marching in a chair. Then do the marching on the ball. Then do the marching on the ball with your arms involved, just like this. Do the marching in the chair with your arms like this. Piece it together bit by bit. Get control of the action and then put it all together. No harm, no foul with that. All right, so next we're going to do kind of a wall press up hip extension combo. So find yourself a wall. We don't need the noodle for this one. We do need the ball. And we do need to turn you. There we go. All right, so you're going to put your ball right about chest height, right? So if we were doing a push, if you were doing a push-up, you would have your arms right about armpit height, right? That's a press-up position. That's where we want them. I'm telling you, not asking you. And so that's where we want the ball. And so we're engaging our shoulders, our abdominals, and our glutes as always. So here we go. We're pressing into press-up position. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to weight shift and do a hip extension. So this is the butt working, all right? So I'm going to try and not fall off my wall so you can see what it looks like from the back. I don't know if that's the best angle. I know, guys. Professional photographer here. Crushing it. All right, so when we go, the butt works. So this is all glutes all the time. I'm not getting this from my low back. I'm just getting it from my bum. So from the side, when I fall, you'll call for me, right? Somebody will call for help. All right. So I get a big bump, so I realize it looks like it's coming from up here, but it's not. This is just my glutes. Firing. Glutes. I'm not arching my back. My head is staying straight. Glutes. But if you need to bend your knee, that might be tight. That's a different challenge. But your upper body position is leaning in. So we're getting that core activation. We're firing the shoulder blades. Here we go. All right. So here's what it looks like from this angle. So we're coming into the press up position. and we're doing an extension. And we're shifting our weight, and we're doing a hip extension. We're getting those glutes to fire. I want you to feel it here. I want you to feel a little bit in your pecs, but in your shoulder blades and your abdominal muscles. If you're feeling it in other places, I want you to stop, shoot me a message, reset, we'll figure out what's going on, all right? But we're working primarily the shoulder blades, the abdominals, and the glutes with this. Yeah, there you go. So press up position, push in, kind of like a modified plank, all right? So this is a modified wall plank position, and we're adding a hip extension to it. All right, and last but not least, a wall squat with the noodle. I love that. Where did I put that? So wall squats I love. I love a good wall squat with a ball. Honestly, because it helps with fluidity, and if you need that extra input, it really does give you the support that you're looking for and those postural cues. We're going to cross our fingers today because I'm like on a rug that may not be the most attached. So again, if I go down, somebody call for help. All right, so I want your feet to be in a little bit of external rotation. So a little bit pointed out. All right, a little bit, and a little bit wider than the hips, so that when we sink down, so not 100% on this rug, when we sit down into that squat, all right, our knees stay behind our toes, all right, so you can squat down however you feel comfortable. I want no pain in the knees, no pain in the back, no pain in the shoulders. No, I don't want any pain, no pain. All right, so do the squat to whatever you feel safe. I'm not going all the way down today because this rug is making me nervous. And that's not how I'm going to start my Wednesday. All right, so you're going to squat down. Don't worry about the noodle yet. Squat down. Come up. As you come up, I want you to squeeze your butt at the top. And up. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Just going to move the carpet. We're just going to be smart. Just going to roll the carpet up. There it goes. Yeah. Look at me. Look at me making good choices. All right. So the ball sits in your low back. You're going to squat down. Yeah, there you go. Now I have confidence. As you come up, you're going to squeeze your butt at the top. I want you to drive through your heel. And by drive through your heel, I mean, as you're coming down, you're sinking down, you should be able to wiggle your toes. And then up we go. We're going to fire the quads and the butt. All right? So you're going to imagine you're picking your kneecaps up, lifting your kneecaps up, and you're squeezing your butt. So your shoulder blades are back and down. You have that beautiful posture that we're looking for. We're coming down. We're coming up. Practice until you get it. Noodle. All right. I want you to imagine this is a weight. We can fire our muscles with no weight whatsoever, but it does help to get a little input. So you're going to pull on your noodle. That's it. So noodles don't have a lot of pull. So you're just pulling your hands apart from each other and getting some resistance from the noodle. So down we go. All right, pull apart, lift, lower, and up. All right, down, squat, pull apart, lift, there, and up. Okay, that beautiful posture never goes anywhere. So we've got our head over our shoulders. Again, my ball is, who knows what my ball is doing today. There we go. As you pull apart, you're engaging your shoulder blades. I want you to feel it in your shoulder blades, your abs. This one you're going to feel a little bit in your medial quads and your glutes. All about that total body. So we're working a little bit of the top, a little bit of the bottom, and a little bit of the core. Okay? 3 sets to fatigue, which 3 sets of 10 I realize is usually the status quo. And that's because that's what the research usually shows gets you to fatigue. But 3 sets to fatigue is your best plan of action. If fatigue is 3, do 3. You'll get more. Keep doing them. And if your fatigue is 15, shoot me a message and we'll make them harder. All right. I hope everybody has a great day. It's Wednesday all day. Yeah. Send me questions. Bye, guys.